Hi students, this video is to explain the triads of the scale and how to use this understanding to incorporate that into creating some basic chord progressions. So we've learned about major chords, minor chords, diminished and augmented chords. Now I want you to see how those all fit into the scale. So with any major or minor scale, you can build a triad on each note of the scale. So I've written out the C scale right here. And I'm going to take you through the C scale and show you each chord on each note of the scale. The first note of the scale is C. We're going to use Roman numeral 1 to show that's the first note of the scale. If I build a triad on C, using notes of the C scale, I'll use the C, the E, and the G. So I have a C major triad, and that's our one chord, or what we call the tonic chord. If we go up to D, the second note of the scale, I'm going to hold off writing it for a second because I want you to see something. Again, I'll take the triad, which will be the D, the F, and the A, and that will be our 2 triad, the D triad. Notice that using the notes of the scale, that creates a minor triad. So I'm going to use a lowercase Roman numeral 2 to show that that's a minor triad built on the second note of the scale. Now if we go to E, build up from there, E, G, B. So our 3 chord, or our 3 triad, also is a minor triad. So we're going to use lowercase 3 to show that. I'm going to quickly write, these are the notes we're using, D, F, A, E, G, B. Now we're going to go to the F chord. And again, we're going to skip thirds to build our triad. That will be F, A, C. So the 4th scale note has a major triad in the scale. I'll use a capital Roman numeral 4 to show that it's a major 4 triad. Now we go to the 5th note of the scale, G. We're going to skip up skip up thirds to build our triad. The next one is D, right? I have to loop back around, so G, B, D. Thirds up to build the triad. That was a major triad, so we'll use a Roman numeral 5, capital Roman numeral, to show that that's a major triad. Now we'll go to the 6th note of the scale, which is A. Again, building thirds, A, C, 1, 2, E, A, C, E. And when you build that using those notes, it ends up being a minor triad on the 6th scale note. So again, we'll go to lowercase minor, A, C, E. So the 6th note of the scale has a minor triad. Now we go to the 7th note of the scale, B. If I build my triad up, D, F, B, D, F. If you listen closely, you might realize that's not a major or a minor triad, right? B major would be this, B minor. This is B diminished. So on the 7th note of a major scale, you end up with a diminished triad. The way we show that is to put a small circle next to the lowercase 7. And then we're back to our tonic, and that's a major triad again. So from the bottom, these are the triads of the scale. The tonic triad, major, 1 chord. 2 chord, also known as supertonic, is always a minor triad. And I'm talking, these are all within a major scale, any major scale. So it's a major tonic, a minor supertonic. The 3 chord, minor, it's called the mediant. 4 chord, also called the subdominant, is a major triad. 5 chord, also called the dominant, is a major triad. 6 chord, called the submediant, it's a minor triad. 7 chord, this is called the leading tone triad, and this is a diminished triad. And then we end up back on tonic. Now, if you see the three major triads within a major scale are tonic, subdominant, and dominant. These are what we call the primary triads. Tonic and dominant are the most prevalently used, most strongest harmonic relationship in music, tonic to dominant. And the subdominant, it's actually, we call it subdominant because it's a fifth below the tonic, right? This is 5 above, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the subdominant is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below the tonic. So dominant, subdominant. So you hear those three triads a lot in music. They're used to harmonize melodies. The next triad that's used most frequently, especially in popular music, you hear this all the time, the Sixth Triad. Because if you notice, C, E, G, and A, C, E, they have 2 out of the 3 tones in common, right? C, E, G, and A, C, E. So we can move very smoothly from one chord to the next, and that's what makes common chord progressions common. What makes them work so well is because there's smooth transition from one chord to the next. So if you start from your tonic, you can smoothly transition to the 6th chord, which is A minor. From there, it's very easy to transition to the 4 chord, F major, and then you can just slide up 1 to get to your dominant. You might recognize that progression from Heart and Soul. Okay, I hope that helped you understand a little bit better how the triads of the scale evolved. I'd like you to try this in your practicing, see if you can build the triads of the scale on the G scale as well as the D scale. So in the G scale, we have an F sharp in our scale, right? So that means that any triad that would include an F would include an F sharp. So that would mean your 3 chord needs an F sharp because we're building our triads from the scale notes. Also, the dominant needs an F sharp. And of course, the 7th note of the scale is F sharp. So that's your diminished triad. Now, if you were to build triads of the D major scale, now you're dealing with 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So you have even more that you need to incorporate into your triads because you always need to use the notes from the scale. So that would be your tonic, 2 chord. The 3 chord has an F sharp and a C sharp. 4 chord. 5 chord has the C sharp in it. 6 chord has the F sharp in it. 7 chord has the C sharp. And then you're back to tonic on D. Okay, so see if you can work those out in your practice this week, and I look forward to hearing what you can come up with. Thanks.